Somebody long me down. I need to call my old friend.
Hey, 801, how's it going?
Somebody long me down. I need to call my old friend.
It's an 8-minute song. It's that time.
Little girl's been gone so long. You know it's worrying me. Hey, it's worrying me. I know she's a good girl.
Oh, that sucks.
But at that time, I just didn't understand.
You want to come up and talk about it? If you want, I'll shut down the stream and we can talk about it off camera. Because that sucks.
But at that time, I just didn't understand. Oh, no. Somebody long me down. You know I need a helping hand.
So you're there right now. You have to go there. Do you know how long she was laying there?
she was gone.
Do you have an idea of how long she was laying there after she fell?
I just didn't understand. Ooh, I thought you was gone, girl. At that time, I just could not understand. Somebody might allow that I died. Please, my word line. Now I cry, just cry. Just like a baby all night long. I cry, just like a baby all night long. Somebody better know that I need my baby. I need my baby. Come home.
Fucking useless cunts. Oh, they couldn't help her out. Fucking idiot. Kind of pissed too, although it's useless for me to be pissed, but she was doing so good until this come along, and then the cocksuckers just leave her laying on the fucking floor. get right down to it, 801, it's going to be 24-hour watch. Because night or day she could want to get up, or she could just accidentally go out somehow. Didn't hurt that too bad, he did it. The great dude.
my sweet baby. Oh, baby, darling, love is so good, it's an angel, my sweet baby. Oh, baby, darling, love is so good, it's an angel, my sweet baby. You've been a wonderful man. 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 Pretty hair and glasses at the back of the class. You made fun of me on Friday night. I was down there in the van. You were up there in the stand. Now who's voting? Most likely to get their life. You got that, I got famous. Ain't that funny how it changes? You make fun of me for years. I get paid to play my songs. I got a headline getting often. You got a closet drinking problem. Ain't you now that England to the mayor from singing prom? I got Budweiser endorsement. You're refinancing your mortgage. Now this feels to make those payments. You got that, I got that. You cheated off my papers and ignored me in the hall. You drove his daddy's honey Mustang around town. I drove up behind again. Got you love to go by me and it looks like that you're driving now. You got that, I got famous. Ain't that funny how it changes? You make fun of me for years. I get paid to play my songs. I got a headline getting often. You got a prayer chain, got the bottom. And a pack of crappy friends. And an ass just like your mom. You knock it off there. Cause I'm sexy, trying to tell you. It's me, it's a bitch, the way I see this. You got fat, and I got fat. You know, it's nice to sing about the truth every now and then. Truth is, karma and gravity, yeah, well, they're the same thing. I got a wiser endorsement, you're refinancing your mortgage. Ain't that a bitch? Way life changes, you got that. I got a finger. Новые мои, все новые, кленовые, вечно свежие, как небо вам постель, мне так ботинки, не ладушка за ручку, не ваши ботинки, ходила молодая, за новые ворота, за новые, длинновые, за нешеческие. Запускала сокола из того рукава, на полетике соколику наказывала. Ты летишь высокой, далеко и высоко, и далеко, на родимую сторону. На родимой на сторонке сударь батюшка живет, и пускай в молоду, поздно вечером одну. Я не слушала остаться, спешала молодца.
Hey, Julie. How's it going?
Love is love.
That's good. Yeah, it has, Julie. It's 15 degrees right now. Supposed to get all the way up to 18, and it's going to get down to 10 tonight. And then Monday and Tuesday, 3 at night. But then it warms back up during the night to 10 after that. That's as far as I'm looking. Just 1 week. Well, it should. It's that time of year, Julie. Yeah, every year at this time it cools off. Up here, well, probably down there too. All the leaves turn color. Most of the grass and the weeds die off for the winter. Sucker weeds, they come back better in the grass in the spring. So, was this one of the songs you listened to when you were growing up there, Julie? 30, no, it would be too old for you. No. Oh, I think I fell asleep last night about 10:30, and I didn't fucking wake up this morning till I think it was right around 6 o'clock. And when it was hot, I would wake up 3 or 4 times a night to go to the bathroom. But when it's cooler, like I haven't turned the heater on yet, so it chills off in here at night. And I put a really not the warmest blanket on that I usually put on because I think, well, maybe to try something. And I had a great sleep. Might have had something to do with I don't know if it was a $26 pillow or a $13 pillow, but I got one. Maybe it's 23. That sounds more likely. And I got it to sit on. It's a pillow to lay your head on in bed, but works for your butt too. At least for mine. But I'm thinking it was
where the mud
I was thinking it was the cooler weather.
Mexico, the skyline's colored by chemical plants, put bread on the table of the working man. Where the
My skin anymore is cold all year round, so what the fuck? I don't need a lot of heat.
Little of a soul every day, making overtime to keep the wolves away.
And I think it was partly diabetes, but I think it was also pain. That holy fuck. I used to pick all the covers off except for one sheet, and that was it. Sleeping naked.
I was barely 13 when the company man tried to take my dad's face. Napping on a French owned tanker ship, spilling poison in the galaxy's face. Well, the liquid fire filled his lungs and his eyes silent anymore. Cried, cold as the street, death stinging pain. He falls like hell. Keep the wolves away.
Just a thought, but you should hook up a bell with some kind of a system so if your grandmother needs something, she could jerk on it. If she needs help to get up and go to the bathroom, she could pull it, wait for somebody to come and help her. See if she would go for that. But then you gotta have somebody there that is responsible enough to fucking help her too. Not like them fucking kids run away.
Yeah, he's still alive and doing good. He's in his 50s, but the money's running out. He's painting for kids. I'm going for broke with every song I play. 'Cause now it's my turn to keep the wolves away.
Yeah. Somebody's got to be with her constantly. I know you don't need anybody to tell you you're right, but you're right. It's the only thing to be done for her. Hey.
My necktie and the combo went back to New York. The jukebox says to take a leak, and the carpet needs a haircut, and the spotlight looks like a prison break, 'cause the telephone's had a cigarette, and the balcony is on fake, and the piano has been drinking. The piano has been drinking, and the menus are all freezing, and the light man's blind in one eye, and they can't see out of the other. And the piano too has got a hearing aid, and showed up with its mother. And the piano has been drinking. The piano has been drinking. As the bouncer is a sumo wrestler, cream puff cats for milk toast, and the owner is a mental midget with the IQ of a fence post. 'Cause the piano has been drinking. The piano has been drinking. And you can't find your waitress with the Geiger counter. And she hates you and your friends, and you can't get served without. And the box office is drooling, and the bar stools are on fire, and the newspapers were fooling, and the ashtrays are retired. 'Cause the piano has been drinking. The piano has been drinking. The piano has been drinking. Not me, not me, not me, not me, not me. I'm in on a wing and a prayer. Coming in on a wing and a prayer. With our one more to go, we can still carry on. Coming in on a wing and a prayer. What a show, what a fight. Boys, we really hit our target for tonight. Now we sing as we move through the air. Look below, there's our field over there. With our one more to go, we can still carry on. Coming in on a wing and a prayer. Well, I put on and I trust in the Lord. We're coming in on a wing and a prayer. Caveat comes from virgin sturgeon. Virgin sturgeon is a very fine fish. Virgin sturgeon needs no urging. That's why caviar is my fish. I said caveat to my girlfriend. She was a virgin, tried and true. Now my girlfriend needs no urging. There isn't anything she won't do. My father was keeper of the Yellowstone Light. He slept with a mermaid one dark night. Result of this were offspring three. Two were fish and the other was me. Little Mary went sleigh riding and the sleigh turned upside down. Little Mary started singing masses in the cold, cold ground. All the postmen came one very fine day. The policemen came the very next day. 9 months later there was hell to pay. Who fired that shot, the blue or the gray? I said caveat to my grandpa. He was a gent of 93. Screams and shrieks were heard from grandma. He had chased her up a tree. Out on the shores of Itchy Goomy lived Big Chief Snake in the grass. He found a great one wasn't roomy, and little Indians went off on the rear. Three little girls who powdered and painted met three little boys after school. Two gave in while the other one fainted. Wasn't she the goddamn fool? Madame Dewberry was the cutest thing. She gave up to the big fat king. She got rich while other little witches never got a goddamn thing. Your body's got me weak. Your Mozart in the sheets. You make a sinner out of me. I'm a needle creep. And I'll be singing Holy Mother of Moses. I just wanna buy you roses. Open every door that closes. Kiss you from your head to your toes. I like your soul, baby. You got that heart made of gold, baby. I'm gonna love you till I'm old, baby. I just wanna be your baby. I like your soul. I like your soul. I like your soul. I like your soul. Don't need to be undressing to feel like you're undressing. Must have died and gone to heaven. Gonna take me to confession. You got me singing Holy Mother of Moses. I just wanna buy you roses. Open every door and close it. Kiss you from your head to your choices. I like your soul, baby. You got that heart made of gold, baby. I'm gonna love you till I'm old, baby. I just wanna be your baby. I like your soul. I like your soul. Just so you know, I like your soul, baby. I like your soul, baby. You got that heart made of gold, baby. I'm gonna love you till I'm old. I just wanna be your baby. I like your soul, baby. You got that heart made of gold, baby. I'm gonna love you till I'm old. I just wanna be your baby. I like your soul. I like your soul. I like your soul. I like your soul.
Hey Jeff, how's it going?
You don't miss the boat that they left the shack. But that one
Be done in a minute or two. I'm just getting enough house ready for the day. I hope it's enough for the day.
Next time, shot down the open mic down the road. You say one more time, one last shot, one for the
Well, see how long that lasts me. Damn, my show is not boring, eh, Jeff? A1. Good to see I'm good for something on the internet. Have a good night.
Nothing you can't handle, nothing you ain't got. Put your money on the table, talk off the line. Turn on that old love light. Never made it to the end. Same old schoolboy game.
Don't be laughing and fucking typing things. You're supposed to be napping.
We just said, oh, you, dirty Lord, put those ideas in your head.
Where?
Come on back down. Low, low, low,
Right back at you, Jeff.
You ain't got to be so bad, you got to be so cold. This dog is so good.
Fucking made a good deal last night. 3 grams and a half for a 2x4 sheet of plywood. That's 2 feet by 4 feet, not 4 feet by 2 feet, because that won't fit. I had to get them to cut it the other way. 4 feet long by 2 feet high instead of 4 feet high and 2 feet long. You carpenters will know I'm talking gibberish, but the people who don't know carpentry might not know. last song they did, I would have been just fucking speeding, and then we get to this one, and I had to slow down a bit. Maybe 5 to 10 miles an hour. Yeah, I know what it means. But some people might be confused, eh? I know not us older guys, Jeff, but younger guys. First off, saying peak would probably confuse a fucking lot of them. I doubt if a lot of you know how to read a fucking tape measure. Well, I needed a piece, and I said, well, I seen a piece that is outside a little holiday trailer. I said, he's not all taking 2x4 pieces of that off that. I'll trade you 3 grams of hash for it, which is somewhere around 30 bucks at the store, maybe. But I'm getting it cheaper than that. I don't even have to cut it. I was thinking about going downtown and just buying myself a sheet of plywood, zipping a chunk off, but I thought better of it.
Under branches lit up by the moon, posing like questions to Owl and Eeyore as our days disappeared all too soon. But I wandered much further today than I should, and I can't find my way to the 3-acre wood. So help me if you can, I've got to get back to the house that's 2 by 1. You'd be surprised, there's so much to be done. Count all the bees in the hive, chase all the clouds from the sky. Back to the days of Christopher Robin and Pooh. Winnie the Pooh doesn't know what to do. Got a honey jar stuck on his nose. He came to me asking help and advice, and from here no one knows where he goes. So I sent him to ask of the Owlie Bear how to loosen a jar from the nose of a bear. So help me if you can, I've got to get back to the house that you're corner by 1. Surprised, there's so much to be done. Count all the bees in the hive, chase all the clouds from the sky. Back to the days of Christopher Robin, back to the ways of Christopher Robin, back to the days of
It's a good song for kids. If they've ever read Winnie the Pooh.
when I first met you, babe, I thought you were like me. When I first met you, baby, I thought you were like me. But you done found another man, and you are leaving me a misery. Well, you know I hated that man. He made you run all over town. Well, you know I hated that man, baby. Oh, he made you run all over town. Well, you know it ain't right. I know you ain't gonna hand me down.
You want a whole child? Or you just want to be spoiled? Huh?
When I me pretty, baby.
Hey, Homer, how's it going?
What you got on
Good to
your
see you.
mind? You better tell me pretty, baby, what you got on your mind. Well, now all you gotta do, baby,
You want to come up?
just change your mind.
I'll shut off the music if you want. Oh, take these two to the door.
Well, you better call me back, pretty baby. You know I'm really trying. You better call me back, pretty baby. I'm really trying. Well, now all you gotta do, baby, say that you'll be mine.
Yeah, Homer, I have. I've grown it for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. I was getting better at it until I started trying growing ones that were just regular seeds. The guaranteed to be female and guaranteed to flower at the exact right time, whether the fucking lights are dim or not. Had no troubles growing those. But I made a mistake. I plucked the ones that were females and grew the ones that were males. That sure won't fucking happen again, I'll tell you. So I'm gonna go in and try and get a grower's license so I can grow more, or have a licensed grower grow for me. But hell, I could go, I could grow 36 in my room pretty easy. And the only reason I couldn't grow more is I just don't have the equipment right now. But who knows what it's going to be like for power and gas this winter. I gotta keep it fairly warm in here, otherwise my water pipes fucking freeze up. I can't remember if it was last winter or the winter before. It was 51 below here, Homer. That's Fahrenheit. 48 below Celsius.
I'd like to cut this in and take you to the stars. We'll eat it plant the work going, drop it back the cars. We try to love
Yeah.
made above, so leave back have some fun.
Last winter we had the coldest month on record, and summer before that was the warmest month on record.
So stand by me where you are. I need you by my side.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the river's cold black and
I'll just make sure
why can't we
what I'm saying.
and let that vocal go? We stood on the cliffs on a starless night. I know you're down in mine. So stand by me with your
It's
I need you by my side.
59 here right now. It's gonna get down to 50 tonight, but Monday and Tuesday it's down to 37 at night for those 2 days. And then it's gonna warm up a bit again.
We stood on the cliffs on a starless night. I held your hand in mine. So stand by me where you are. I need you by my side. We'll stay at home. I called it day alone. Listen to a record and watch the candle burn. I'm feeling
Sucker.
on the floor. And when I'm gone, you still will have
Got little chunks of hash falling off into my slippers and burning the skin.
my love forevermore.
And yes, I know I should be using one of them fucking ashtrays to catch fucking. Mountains man from Sweden or Norway, somewhere over there.
Damn it, come on!
How's it going on your way home, eh?
Hey, Byron.
You driving carefully or are you speeding? Don't say. If you're speeding, don't say.
I don't answer questions.
That's a good answer.
Oh,
Yeah, you're still in the heights of summer yet, Hover. It hasn't really begun to cool off yet. Highs are mid to high 70s during the day, but the high 40s is getting kind of cool at night.
just gotta see if I can turn my volume up because I'm having a hard time hearing. I got a wheel or bearing going, so it's fucking getting loud in the car.
You know how to change them?
Somewhat, yeah.
You
Oh,
should have enough.
slow down.
You should have enough equipment at work there to hold it up. But then I've got, well, your vehicle's not the newest either. It should be still pretty easy. I don't know how easy it would be if you had to change a new one with all the fucking sensors and everything on them.
The sensors are in the rim for
Ah,
this, like for like low tire and all that shit.
yeah. Huh. See, I don't have any of that in my pickup. My truck has no sense.
Need to get the new tires put on this and then get an alignment done because the tires are all scalloped. I've been getting home late the last little while, so
This is
I
a
haven't
new,
had too much time for YouTube.
yeah. Well, work is work. I understand that. The more you work, the happier your family will be, so the happier you'll be. Unless you're like UK and bitch about everything.
I'm not ignoring you. I just can't fucking hear nothing.
Yes, I understand. Maybe I'll go back to playing some music while you're on the road. I yell, but I'm scared it'll hurt.
I split a whole shitload of wood today.
Well, fuck, you're back to doing that now.
Yeah, I did that today and I did it yesterday.
You have an idea of how much you have to cut, or you just cut until you get tired of cutting?
I think I got to cut in total about 5 cords.
Hey.com.
I think I
K.com.
split, ready, another half cord split, ready to put away.
K.com. If you ever want to talk just one on one, I'll run a show, just the two of us. Well, I'll start one up and cancel it and have you up when I do.
I got some free pizza today.
How many boxes?
The boxes were squished a little bit, so they couldn't sell them. I said, I'll fucking eat them.
Yeah. There was a grocery store in town here. They had cheese that was out of date. And it was fucking old cheese. So I don't know how it could go out of date. Fuck. I told them I'd buy it and give it to my dog. I ate it all. Okay, that's good, Todd.
Yeah. Fuck,
Oh,
cheese never goes bad, does it?
it could get moldy, but all you got to do is cut the mold off, and in the inside, it'll still be good. Mostly it gets moldy where the air gets at it on the outside.
Right.
And my cheese, when I opened the fucking package, I took it out and threw it on the counter in a plate, ripped the package wide open, and just let it sit there. It's been sitting there ever since. I just cut off slices off it whenever I want some.
Ah,
Way tastier than cheese that's just come out of the fridge. And just think, how good the cheese is when you cook it. So even having it warm is better than having it cold.
yeah.
But if you take them out, they're all cut into thin slices. Don't let them fucking warm up for 6 hours. One girl did that, and then she was all pissed off because it dried out. Well, Blondie, shake your fucking head.
Yeah.
I bring out a big block. It will dry out on the outside but a little bit of dried cheese is not that bad. .com says he got your text. Just haven't replied. All the best to you and yours.
Okay, good. Now that I'm sitting here relaxing, my eyes are getting all that, heavy and sleepy.
Open the window, put your head out and get some fresh air.
Yeah, I'm just around the corner from being home, but
Well, then you're safe.
oh yeah. I just mean I'm just getting all tired out from being in the friggin' wind all day cutting wood, and that wind just sucks the energy out of you.
Yeah, well, your body is rigid against it all day long. So your body is never gets a rest unless you get out of the wind. Oh,
Oh, my bad. You hear that little chirp?
somebody hit the brakes?
No, I hit the gas.
Oh, that
This
was you.
this thing squeals way too fucking easy. It's real touchy. It's not like driving the truck. Like the truck, you got to push way down on that gas pedal. This, you just touch the fucking gas pedal and it's gone.
Uh,
Oh, that's why I'm getting all sleepy feeling. I got the heat going a little bit here. That don't help either. There we go.
we'll try to remember.com. Is juniorback.com? Mm. Well, hey, the one, you in here still?
I'm still here.
What the hell? Oh. Oh. What's the matter, Effie? What's my girl doing? Huh? Well, you gotta come closer. Come on. That's it. I don't know why you can't stay closer or not. Arm's length to me. Oops, that hurts.
I just got to put some stuff away, Myron. I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Oh, you're back.
I'm back. Oh, these safety glasses are fucking digging right into my side of my head. Oh, how's everything been going?
Not too bad. Have you got the safety glasses at home?
Yeah.
Uh, take it and put them in some hot water, and then you can flex them a little bit so they won't be pressing as hard.
Oh, okay. I was cleaning up the garage at work. I fucking found a bag right full of them. They're quite nice. They're tinted and stuff. So.
Yeah, well, if they're hurting your head, that's all you got to do. I would do it without the heat, but 50% of the time I'd be doing it the wrong fucking way. So I'll say use heat, and it makes it way more flexible. Just easier to do, and then once it cools, it's solid in place again.
Yeah, because it's a good idea. Because, like I said, the tips of them are too tight on my head, I guess.
Yeah. I've bent a few in my time because I wear fucking glasses all the time. I don't have to do it much anymore, but when I was younger, I did. I don't know how many times I've slept with this pair on, sometimes for 2, 3 hours, and wake up and they're perfect on my face. I don't roll onto them and break them. I'm so used
Oh,
to sleeping with them on that I just do not roll them. The only time I ever wrecked them was when I took them off and laid them beside me on a bed, and I rolled on the pricks and bent them all up.
I'd
So yeah,
fall asleep with my hat on a lot of the times there. But the wife's got me out of that habit now.
That or I take it off your head and hang it for you.
yeah, there should be a peg right at the door for you to hang it on. I've got
There
a,
is, but I feel naked without my hat.
I've got the hot rack right there.
Yeah, as soon as you open up my door there, we got, I don't know, 20 hooks right there.
Are you starting to lose a little hair on top?
Yes, he is.
No, fuck, I got hair of a stallion.
Yeah. You can't see it, that's why.
Sorry, once I start going bald, I'll just shave it. I'll be like one of those old guys with just hair on the side, fucking completely bald on the top.
You do what my gym teacher did, just swoosh it over.
Fuck, you don't have to. I could swoosh mine up if I had enough stuff. I could almost do a Donald Trump fucking comb over. I think if I had his hairstylist, he could probably get the right direction.
So fucking Ukraine's kicking some Russia's ass, eh? I wish UK was around so I could fucking tease him.
He might show up. He's went to the Isle of Wight, which is a holiday location. He went on holidays to celebrate the Queen's funeral. Geez, I'm going to have to ask him about that when he gets back.
The Russians are actually fucking taking prisoners out and saying, if you work for us, and then you're free to go afterwards. But they'll all be dead anyways. They'll all get killed.
I really don't think so.
You don't think they'll get killed?
Well, I don't think they'll be just cannon fodder. What are they going to do? Just do like they did in the Civil War? Make up a troop of blacks so if they get killed, it didn't matter? Over there, they'll make up a troop of Ukrainians? What's
Well,
going to happen to the sausage?
right now is
Hey, John,
like, Russia still's got a fucking million troops that they haven't even put in, right? Like,
yes.
But that being said, the Ukraine has covered so much, took so much ground back in the last week, just blow your mind away. Like the Russians, they're digging these trenches, and they're fucking straight, long straight trenches instead of having them zigzag and shit, like a trench should be. And the Russians, they're still hiding their tanks in like tree lines and shit like that, but the drones are picking them right out, dropping these nice little bombs on them.
Are you getting that off of which news?
Watching videos of it from let me think of the channel name. He only does videos. The Enforcer.
Oh, I like
So,
it. Pretty accurate then.
Yeah, it's because it's not news and it's not hearsay. It's all videos.
Yeah, but
the Russians blew up a dam in Ukraine. It never hurt like the army, never hurt any of the Ukraine army or anything like that. Just fucking making a mess for people that live nearby.
Didn't kill any civilians when the dam let loose?
Far as I know, no, but it's possible, a couple died from it. But I guess the water raised about 3 or 4 feet, and it showed the river, like walk bridges and things like that, were just fucking pushed away like nothing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So if you fell in the water, you'd be probably doomed. Unless you were a real good swimmer.
No. If you fell in the water, you're fucked because that water would haul you for miles.
Yeah. And all the debris in there, fucking squish you.
Yeah, you'd be slapped around by fucking trees, not just branches.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Cooking burgers for lunch.
Don't burn yourself. And if you do, hot water or cold water is the first thing.
Hot water burn, baby.
I don't know if he's still here, Julie.
Oh, okay.
I'll leave you to talk to Julie because she likes to talk so much. I'm going to make you coffee.
I'm sorry. Jay and Silent Bob, that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not Jay. I'm more of a Silent Bob too.
Yeah.
UK is more of a J.
Yeah, he talks a lot.
Holy fuck. Yeah.
I don't
Pizza for supper.
Oh, Quincy got a prize today.
Did you?
Yes.
Still have it?
Got 100% in reading.
No,
Hey.
And he,
99.
prize he picked was another monkey.
Did you?
Hey, George.
What happened to the 1%?
He didn't want to be a show off.
Mhm.
Hey?
Proud of you, buddy.
Didn't want to be a show off and get 100%. 99 is good enough.
Yeah. Well, they've been doing good in their math and reading, so that's pretty damn good.
I think in my grade, I could be wrong, but I think in my grade 9 English, I had a province wide test. I
Well,
was,
you're doing good. My dad only got 1% at school when I did reading, 99% wrong. So you're doing good. You keep up that good work, buddy.
John Saab said, give him a high five.
Oh, here, high five from John Hobbs. Woo! Put that water up, baby.
Marvel. Come on, I'm gonna destroy you. Like I did to your friends, bro.
Geez, I don't like having the windows closed all the time.
Yeah. I had to close them today. It's getting pretty cold in here.
I haven't opened up mine for 2 days now. This is the second day. It actually didn't do too bad. It only got down to 16 in here last night.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
It's good. It's organic, so it's like no sugar.
Yeah. Pineapple, oranges, and passion fruit.
It's good for you.
Mm. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. It's a run. It's turkey.
Ooh, so it's not bad.
Organic, that means there's no sugar. What is the one that had these like pineapple and orange?
Yeah, well, I don't comb over. It goes back and down the sides. My dad used to do comb over. Short fucking hair on the sides and a swatch going over. I just figured the amount of hair doesn't determine the length. My attitude does. And my attitude is fuck all the. You came back. Ain't going for no beauty contest, so I really don't care what I look like. Look a lot different than most of the people who have shaved their heads, so I would say. Well, the fucking near could, I think. Well, with his hairdresser, I really would like to see him in a fucking real strong wind. Because it don't move very much, but if he ever got caught out in a fucking real strong wind, it might be all just strung out behind him for a half mile. Because it looks like he's come up from the back, went ahead a bit, come back and come up. And that's right. Well, it's me. I don't care. I don't give a shit what anybody cares anymore.
What am I doing? Shit.
I don't know.
Oh, it's still in your.
Fuck, I lose my head if it wasn't attached sometimes. I tell you.
Are you prejudiced?
Sometimes.
Well, that's why I see the white dot up on the screen. Give up them prejudices. Put your face on there.
Must have fell off when I connected to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Geez, you must be tired because usually you catch that yourself.
They're pretty good, Dave. I have one.
Yeah, I really like TV, girl. Like really serious.
I wash my hair once a week. I usually comb it the day I wash it. Halfway in there, I get it wet, but I don't wash it.
Last time I combed my hair, fuck, was I think when I went to my father's funeral.
What do you usually do? Just run your fingers through? Oh, you've got the hat on all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just do the quick hand comb there with it. Finger comb.
Yeah. Really, most days, that's all you need anyways.
I remember when I had long hair, fuck, I was at work, used the wife's shampoo. I could smell my fucking hair all day long, man, in the wind. It's like, holy shit. Using that shit again.
Well, it smelled good.
It smelled good, but fuck.
Girly, but good.
I think you might have heard this before, but we were pulling out a test and there was oil underground. So it's a tool and it opens up and allows the oil to come out of the pipe and do it for so long, and you can measure how much oil is in the ground, approximately. Then you shut the tool off so that the oil can't get in anymore, and you start pulling that pipe out. But it's got natural gas in it. So every 30 feet, it doubles in size. So if you got a one the size of a pinhead, by the time it gets up fucking 1,500 feet or 3,000 feet, it's pretty big. Well, it was blowing fucking oil out of the pipe, and I was standing there. I couldn't move. I was in the controls, so I couldn't move away from the controls. I got a guy after I was coated in fucking oil. And I mean, it blew my hard hat off, and I was just soaked all the way down, right through to the skin.
Holy shit.
And I got a guy after that to stand in front of the hole that was spraying at me. So at least I could fucking see what was going on instead of just getting oil in the face. It took me 3 fucking washes, I think it was. 2, yeah, I think it was 3 washes with Sunlight dish soap and then I went with regular soap to give a better smell to my head. And yeah, fuck. I had to wash the whole body in dish soap. It was the only way it would fucking come off.
Crazy.
And I kept the faucet about that high, and it was right full. It was about, I don't know, about that big around, I guess. And after so many years, there was only not much in it. All the gas had escaped. It was that frothy with natural gas, and it all seeped out.
Damn.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have a full freaking jar forever.
There's my hair right there. Fuck, when I had long hair. Hold on, I'll switch my camera. I'll show my hair. Settings, camera. I still don't think I needed to comb it that day.
Not
Oh, it
really.
went black.
Not really. When you got hair like that, you got your own style. There's an English comedian. At least I think he's English.
I ain't fucking showing that.
He comes out and his hair is just fucking wild.
No.
He gets I'm sure he gets a hairdresser to fucking loop it out.
You were supposed to fucking delete all those fucking pictures you had of me.
Nope.
Well, if she deleted it, then you would have been able to show me that picture.
No.
Oh, shit. Bro, come over here. That's not me. I wish we still had that fucker. I'd wear it. I can smell pizza, boys.
What kind? Vegetable?
No.
Good.
Oh, shit. One's all cheese, and one's a pepperoni cheese. But it was the right price.
Oh yeah, the oil smell was. It wasn't real bad. The gas in it was sweet, which is good because if it had been sour gas, most of us probably would have died right there. But we drilled lots of holes in that area, and all the gas wells in that area had sweet wells.
That's when I was smoking 2 packs a day.
I remember smoking that much. Wait,
That's Josh, not last Halloween, but the year before.
I went to the fucking nursing home. No, Holy fuck, let's go.
What? You went to the nursing home. Then oh fuck, let's go. I didn't miss a word in the conversation, did I?
It was Halloween, and they were giving out candy there.
Oh,
And I think the old people fucking, the old crazy people thought I was an actual old person, I think. Help me with this, babe.
Oh my. What did you do?
I don't know, I wasn't supposed to put my own candy.
Yeah.
So why does they have those little racks in there then? Here, I'll grab the other side and slide it over a little.
couple of times on Halloween when I was old enough to drink, but fairly young. On Halloween, we go trick or drinking. Wait, trick or drink. That's what we'd holler when we hit the door.
I gotta do this.
And John Holmes, if you're still here, another answer to the smell bad, being bad. Uh, I have never thought that the smell of oil was bad. It smells different, but actually, the smell of grease coming out of a garage pit, now that stuff was bad. There's a little bit of oil, there'll be sand and salt and some dirt and water and who knows what else in there. And I've had to clean out a few, and besides the grease traps in a Chinese restaurant, the dirt traps in a garage were the two worst, I think. Even worse than septic tanks. Although some septic tanks were pretty bad too. But as a general, no, not all the time. Like grease traps in the garage trap.
We'll see.
Hi, John.
Hey, Johns, how the heck are ya?
Police looking for more details.
Oh, I gotta reset that timer because that pizza ain't done.
Yep. How about a pail of, well, not really a pail, but 4 or 5 fish in the bottom of a plastic pail covered in maggots with it being on for a week or two. I don't know how long. It's gonna get worse with the horror stories, John. All I can say is if you ever get the little ploppers of ammonia, fuck those open your eyes.
Oh, about 9 minutes and they'll be done. Get over there, you get.
How's it going today, D. Johns? Are you feeling okay?
I'm loading up the 4-wheeler and I got the wagon hooked up to the 4-wheeler. You've seen
Yeah.
the setup before.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of on a slant, so I put a little piece of wood under the tire. I bend down. I got the trailer just about full. I bend down, go to throw a piece of wood in. The fucking trailer's gone. Look over, there's the bike sailing away down the fucking hill. So I grab a couple pieces of wood and I kind of jog, trying to throw the pieces of wood underneath the damn wheels for it to stop. Never worked, so I had to run, jump on the damn bike to stop it.
Yeah, John, them little smelly salts definitely wake your ass up. And I was awake when I used them, but holy fuck, they just get you that much more of a.
My sister was at work, and you know those little things that if someone passes out, you put under their nose to fucking wake them up.
Mm.
Well, she opened the drawer and she thought it was one of those wet naps for your hands or whatever, eh? So she fucking opens it up and starts wiping it against her hands, and she realizes it's all real dried out. So she puts it up to her face to smell it there, and it fucking gave her the like 360s there. Head started spinning and shit.
I guess I shouldn't laugh. I've never smelt any of that. I've never really taken in a deep breath or something like that.
Me neither.
Those little ammonia smelling salt things, I've inhaled those. That's what I was talking about with John there. I think we're all doing okay, D. Jones. Just a regular day for me, I guess.
I got right loopy off gas the other day by I was generator wouldn't start at work. So I got a container and put it over by the generator, took the gas line off of it, and started draining the gas out of it. But the line, real small, so I had to sit there and hold the line so it wouldn't leak on the ground and it would leak into the container. And then I'm smelling all this old gas right there. And then I take off the bowl and it's dirty. So I dump it. I put it in the old gas, clean it out, clean the dirt out of it. And then I start wiping it with a rag. And then I was like, okay, I got to put that back on. And then I'm looking all over for the fucking thing and it's in my hand because I was just cleaning it. Like, holy shit, I must have got a little loopy from smelling that gas.
Yeah, you're just getting old. The older you get, that the worse that will get. It'll only happen to you once in a while at this age, but it'll just get more and more.
I'm blaming it on the gas and I'm sticking to it.
My dad worked with a guy who every once in a while would just fucking wander off and he would just turn his back to the work and start staring off into space. And he'd be like that for a while and then he'd fucking straighten out and turn around and get back to work again.
What's the price of gas in town?
Who, me? I'll have to look on the map because I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's not cold enough to fill my tank. Besides
150. It was 150 here the other day. I don't know if it went up or went down. And in New Brunswick, it's at work there. It was 154. I think it was 156.
It's 154 here, and it's been like that for quite a while. Hey, did you hear we're getting extra money from Trudeau? Fucking cunt.
No, I never heard nothing.
Well, anybody that is in low income tax bracket is going to be getting double the GST per month or some fucking thing like that. He's just trying to fucking buy more votes. Although it does aid us poor people, but all he's trying to do is buy votes. It was him that got us in this fucking predicament in the first place. And yeah, John, that's a shame they wouldn't let you go mushroom picking, but if they let one person on, then they got to let everybody on, and Somebody's bound to smoke a cigarette or something that would catch fire.
I seen a bunch of weird mushrooms today. They were all connected to some old wood that I pulled out of the grass.
I used to see a lot of what the fuck were they called? They're little balls, and uh, they're some kind of a fungus. And when you grab them and give them a puff, uh, spores go flying out of it. $1.05 a liter. Oh, fill up a trailer with gas, but have a tank so that the last little bit you can fill the trailer up, and then the last little bit you fucking fill it up with water. So when they go to lift, well, there's water in there.
All right, I got to jump down to get this pizza, but I'll come back.
Oh, you guys have a good meal.
All right, talk to you in a bit.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Just in case you're watching Josh, John Hobbs said next time send him a picture and maybe he could ID him. Puffballs, yeah. I used to see quite a few of them when I was younger, but as I got older, I just didn't see it anymore. I don't know if I was started hanging out in the wrong places or what. Yeah, I never tried eating them. The natives knew which ones were good and which ones weren't. Like the good ones, they could have used it for baby powder. Yeah, that's true. I don't even know if they'd let you across the border with it. At one time, I heard uh, Bijon's. I like any kind of mushroom. I don't know why. Well, I do like or root vegetables a lot too. Earth, I'm a Taurus. What can I say? Yeah, that is pretty good price. Ought to get the mushroom, taking the stem out and eating that taking and dropping some cheese in it. Mm, depends what else I would like. Maybe a drop of hot sauce or something else in it. Melt the cheese in the microwave, pull her out and let her cool a bit because she is freaking hot at that time. Pop her in my mouth. Yeah, which is kind of, uh, if the wages are that much lower, it's harder to tell if the cost of living is better. Because the cost of living should go against your wages. So what was it with him that you was up? I think we got a raven or a crow that has learned to whistle. A wild raven or a crow. I know they were intelligent. They could do some sound. It's the first time I ever heard one that can hear the whistling noise. And when I got up to look, he started calling like a regular bird. Oh, well, you better cook your supper or get a glass of her favorite drink. Oh, yeah, they are pretty intelligent, John. From a lot of the videos I've seen, ravens and crows both, they are super smart. And it doesn't happen often, but when you see them attack a hawk or something like that, it's not acting like he's supposed to and needs to be trained, they will do it. Yeah, that is a good thing. Well, unless she's a real light eater, but because then they're getting off cheap. Yeah. Well, orange juice, apple juice, water, coffee, tea. Okay, thanks for coming, John. Lemon juice, hot chocolate. I got a sale on wieners and beans yesterday, so I bought a bunch. Got a can for breakfast and a can for lunch. Hey. I didn't think I could rap, but I had a hunch. It's only 3:40 here. So you're going to 5, yeah. You're on Eastern time. So, D. Johns, do you know if how the vote went in the States? Are you guys going to set the time back soon? Or are you going to leave it here? Because they give us a vote up here, but it doesn't fucking matter. It's what you guys do that's what's going to decide. And really, when you get right down to it, everybody in this time zone, from the North to the South Pole, should get a vote. This today, sun rises at 7:26 this morning, and it's setting at 8:10 tonight. So we only have 12 hours and 44 minutes of daylight now. Tomorrow the day will be 5 minutes shorter than today. 12 hours and 39 minutes. That's how it gets so dark here for so long in the wintertime. Well, it's even worse up north. But it affects us here. And Christmas, which should be a happy time, is held at the frickin' darkest point of the year almost. January 20th is the darkest day of the year. longest night of the year. And fuck, lost my train of thought. Okay, so we'll be doing it too. Although there's a little block of BC, it's called the Peace River Block. It's on the west side of the mountains. They never change their time. Half the time they're with us, and half the time they're the other way. And then Saskatchewan, I don't think they changed their time at all either. The whole freaking province. When it's dark, say 17 hours a day in the wintertime. Yeah, well, I think it's kind of foolish. For one thing, if I had a kid, he'd be getting a frickin' a watch with two hands on it. Because you point one of the two hands at the sun, and halfway in between that and the other one is 12 noon. And at 12 noon, the sun is highest point in the sky, but if you make it 1 o'clock, the highest point, or is it 11 o'clock? Fuck, who knows? It's just something that shouldn't be screwed with. But they're screwing with it so everybody has to use the fucking guidance systems. Fuck, I started hauling freight from Edmonton to Calgary, and on my first trip, yeah, 347 here. Uh, my first trip down there, never been to Calgary before. They give me a fucking map. Has uh, Calgary City in sections, and I found my way around with that. Took me a while sometimes. Once I had to stop and ask somebody, where the fuck is this place? Because I keep driving around and I can't find it. And it wasn't what it was supposed to be, in my way of thinking. But I did all of it without having GPS. And I drive from memory. I got a shit memory about some things, but pretty much any road I've ever driven on, I will remember it if I drive over it again. I went to, my ophthalmologist, I think it was 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I wasn't even driving, so I wasn't really paying attention. But the guy that drove me, he had uh, GPS, and he got me there. But fuck, I went there this year and I drove straight to it. Didn't need any GPS. Yeah, yeah. And I just don't need interference from other things when I'm going somewhere. School's out. Not for the summer, it just started really, but school's out. Mm, fuck. Nice to get out of the house on uh, a long day, but fuck, I gotta pay for it afterwards that day, and then today, and then probably tomorrow. Maybe the next day, or part of the next day. But that's the routine. Oh, I had a couple of blue jays and one other kind of bird I didn't recognize out there. Mm. Oh, hey, John.
Hey, Myron. Thought I'd come up and keep you company till Josh got back.
Okay, well, thanks.
It's easier than having to type anyhow.
Yeah. Okay, D. John, thanks for coming.
Bye, D. Johns.
Hope you have a good day or what's left of it. Oh,
Well, we need some rain here. I want to go pick some mushrooms. I want to go get those azure essence that I was telling you about too. Go out to the coast and try to find some.
yeah. Well, maybe if you can't go right close here, if you go out to the coast, maybe you might get you out there, but it would be worth a phone call just to see if you are allowed to go on the coast.
Yeah, well, this area here, that's all private property. It's
Ah,
it's a what do they call it, a timber consulting firm or something. It's kind of a racket, to be honest with you. This one family got all this property from way back when. I heard some story from some of the locals. They were talking about it. So basically what happened was they put a railroad grade halfway across the mountains or across a pass or something. And the trade-off there was they were going to get a whole bunch of land for free for doing that. But the guy kind of shafted them too. He didn't. He built it just to the point where he had to get the land, and then he stopped. So, so he got all the land, and I mean, it's a huge amount of land. I mean, he owns, oh God, just acres and acres and acres, and it's all timber, you know, so it's worth buku bucks.
Yeah.
And there's minerals on there too, you know. A lot of it, like that Holly blue agate that I was telling you about, that's on some of their property too, and they won't let anybody in there. So, yeah, they've got big money. I've tried to ask for permission. I went in there and talked to them, you know, but they're not going to let anybody on there. They will let you in there to hunt and to fish and to pick mushrooms. So at least that part's good. But right now, because of what's going on with the fire danger, they don't want anybody in there. And I don't really blame them either. Like you were saying, you know, people are stupid. The guy ran into one of the guys when he was putting up the signs, and he was telling me, yeah, just the other day, they had some guys camping someplace, and they were back in the trees, and they had a big bonfire going. What the hell, you know? You just can't do that when it's dry like this.
No.
It's really dry. There's so much dust flying when you go down the road. It looks like a, you know, like one of those dust devils or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty bad. So I guess the point with that is going to the coast, I don't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah.
It's just we need some rain before those mushrooms are going to come up. And I don't know that much about those, you know, the psychedelic ones either. I've never picked that particular variety. So they grow in the sawgrass that's right next to wherever there's salt water. So wherever there's ocean, they grow like in the, I guess they call it a transition zone in between the forest, you know, and the beach.
Yeah. Really? Fuck.
Yeah, pretty crazy. They're really strong, super strong. They're so strong that when you put them in a plastic bag and you throw them in the freezer, when you thaw the bag out, the bag turns blue, and that's the psilocybin that's in them. So they're really strong.
Yeah.
You're only supposed to eat about one mushroom.
Well,
I've never tried that kind. Up there in Seattle, you know, they had there were some Cyzanzis and some Liberty Caps, and then Blue Ringers, they called them. And some of them were pretty strong, especially the Cyzanzis, but they weren't that strong.
yeah. Well, I was told these ones and they're blue something. I can't remember the second part of their name.
Wasn't Blue Ringer, huh?
No.
Maggie's home. Maggie says hi.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi.
Did you have a drink ready for her? A hot chocolate, coffee?
No, I didn't do that, Myron.
I drank coffee on the way home.
Well, go pee and then you can have another one.
I'm gonna get a Dr. Pepper.
She likes Dr. Pepper.
Well, you could have had one crack for her when she walked in the door.
Nah. I don't expect that. It's just makes me happy enough to have him sitting here when I get home.
Oh,
You hear all that racket?
Sorry.
That's the ice coming out of the refrigerator.
Oh,
I had to get my ice. I go upstairs and not make any more noise.
Oh, it's okay, sweetie.
that didn't bother me. Hey, Hippie.
Well, sounded like Josh was having a good dinner. He has pizza for dinner. That's always a
Yeah.
good dinner.
Well, he got him free.
Oh, he got him free? That's nice.
He was at the store and the boxes were damaged.
Oh, awesome.
Just the corner. So he took them. The pizzas are A1.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Well, I got my one beer for the day here, Myron. Let's see what kind do I got. I got a Modelo, a Negro Modelo.
Huh. Sure, I've never heard of it.
Let me see here if I can find the camera.
And where's it from?
Well, I'm sure they bottle it here, but it's originally a Mexican beer. Let's
Oh.
see. Does it say it's from Mexico? Yeah, it says imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. So it's probably coming out of Mexico.
Yeah. I wonder if they're bringing it up in kegs and bottling it up after it gets here, or if they're bottling it down there and shipping it up.
That could be. I'm kind of on a low budget, so I just buy whatever's on sale. This one was cheap, right up my alley, cheap.
Yeah, I got a cheap clap on, clap off, and the son of a bitch don't work.
Oh, that's not good. Can you
Yeah.
send it back?
Nah, I think I'll just toss it in the garbage and order a new one.
Okay.
It was $20.
Okay.
Not even $20, $16 or something like that. So fuck
Okay.
it.
Did you buy it from Amazon?
Yep.
Amazon will take it back, but you got to send it to them too.
Yeah. Well, that's just too much work for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could do it, but then it's just not worth it.
Well, the hummingbirds outside seem to be getting a little tamer. I thought I was going to get close enough to get you a decent shot today, but it didn't work out. They're so damn quick. They freaking
Yeah.
disappear real fast. I got to be Johnny on the spot, or I don't get a shot at them. I thought about getting a camera and setting it up out there too, but I don't really know, how to do all that. I'd have to mount some kind of little pedestal out there and then run a cord inside. I suppose they probably have Wi-Fi ones or Bluetooth ones now though too. So, but I'm sure the Bluetooth one would be expensive.
Either that or you get one of them that they use for a trail camera
Okay.
because they only turn on with motion.
Okay.
And so your camera wouldn't be used until they flew into range.
Right. Right.
But
No, that's a good idea. The only problem with that is I was going to have, it constantly going on a channel, so that wouldn't really work either for that.
no, it wouldn't.
I don't know. I've got 5 feeders and I separated them all. They're all the way around the house. So there's 2 out front, 1 on this side, and then 1 in back, and then 1 on the opposite side of the house too, because they fight. That way, they
Yeah.
don't fight so much. It's funny too, because it's the males that they're real territorial. They'll sit right by the feeder and wait for another one to come in, and then they'll chase them away.
Yeah. Yeah, I've watched them before.
You
They're
can hear.
funny.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Myra.
I just said they're funny.
Yeah, they are. They're cute. Yeah, you can hear them too. You know, they make a lot of noise when they're flapping their wings.
Yeah, well, fuck, those are two fast little fans going.
Yeah.
And the only bird that can fly backwards.
I guess they actually eat some bugs too. I've never seen them chasing bugs. Their
Yeah,
beaks really aren't set up for eating bugs either. You know, they're kind of real long and slender. So I don't know how the hell they'd eat them.
well, maybe they go after the smaller bugs.
Probably. They are kind of a pretty little bird too. You know, you don't see the color on them until they hit the sunlight just right because they've got
Yeah.
an iridescent sheen to them. So the males have a, it's almost like a, I guess the closest color to it would be cerise. So like a hot pink on their throat. They're really pretty.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what kind we have here. They're either Anna's hummingbirds or Rufus. I'm not sure which one. It's one of the two.
Well, if I remember right, some of them had a reddish tinge to them, and some had a bluish tinge to them last time I seen them.
Did you have them up there at all, Myron?
No, I was down on Vancouver Island.
Okay, okay,
No, they don't live up here. I've never seen one up here.
okay. It's too cold. They go all the way up the coast to Alaska, but it's probably because they're following the coastline along. It's a little warmer along the coast than it is in the interior.
And they can't fly across the mountains, maybe.
Well, that could be too.
Because I don't think they're even in southern Alberta.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I don't think they are.
Huh. Well, we had them in North Dakota, but there was only one kind back there, and it was completely different. The ones that were back there were the ruby-throated hummingbird, and they weren't very common. You didn't see very many. Here, there's a lot. I know when we lived in Snohomish up there by Seattle, we went up to a town called Index, which was up in the mountains, and they had about 4 or 5 feeders set up in front of this little general store that was there. It's actually a little tiny store with the post office and everything right inside. But anyhow, there must have been, oh, probably 250 or 300 hummingbirds buzzing around those feeders. So they must have had them set up for a long time, you know, and just had them conditioned to hang out there. Yeah, they were all over the place. It was pretty cool to watch.
Yeah. Well, how'd they get away without them all fighting?
I don't know. They didn't seem to squabble like these ones do. That maybe they were. Maybe you know it was just so many that they figured it was a lost cause. They weren't going to chase everybody away.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
same area right now is on fire. Not the town itself, but along Highway 2 there. It's just outside. It's like in between Index, which is that little town, and then Gold Bar, which is the next town down the highway towards Monroe and Snohomish, where we live. It's on fire. So big forest fire.
Yeah. Well, everything in the West is drying out.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Have you seen the pictures of those reservoirs? I think they call it, heck is it George Lake? And a couple others. One's a dam on the Colorado River and stuff. Even the Colorado River itself, they're all drying up.
Well, just not enough rain during the year to keep them going.
Yes.
And get that runoff in the spring, and that's it.
Yes.
And I don't even think the snow is as deep here in the wintertime anymore. I'm
Probably not.
I'm not, I can remember when I was still in school, uh, the ditches on both sides of the road were piled over the top of the bus in height. You could climb up on top of the snow pile and look down into the bus. And it would just curve back by the graders. But I've never seen snow like that lately.
Yeah, you're probably not getting as much. I
Oh,
remember, in North Dakota, we used to get a lot too. There would be times where, of course, it wasn't just straight snowfall. It was the wind that would do this, but it would blow drifts up against the side of a house, and you could walk right up the snowbank on top of the house.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck, when I was a kid, it was just great. Jumping up on top of a building and then jumping off into a snowdrift.
Yes. Yeah, we used to make tunnels too. We'd, burrow back into the snowbanks and have forts and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'd sneak some cigarettes or something and go back in there and smoke.
Oh, by that time I was riding these snowmobiles. I didn't have to dig a hole.
Yeah, snowmobiles were a good time. I
Yeah,
remember riding snowmobiles. I haven't done that in a lot of years.
I had a Polaris 350. It only had a 14-inch wide track on it, but it had steel bars across, and then I got ice cleats put in on under that.
Okay.
And it was shitty in deep snow, but fuck, on the flat ground they could go. But
Yes.
anyways, these guys, they took me out skiing one day with them where they wanted to go out and see a trapper. And, they'd make some sandwiches, and so we went out and visited with the trapper for a bit, and then we fucked off back towards home a little bit, and we stopped and made sandwiches and warmed them up over a fire. Some guys burnt them, some guys were eating them still fucking frozen. But going out there, my machine would only do 35 miles an hour. And all these fucking machines, they would just zoom, zoom, zoom. And then they would be a corner. And depending on how far it was from the last corner, I could pass three or four because they'd all be in a fucking snowbank. And me, I just drive around the corner, no problem. But they'd all be going too fast.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty funny.
There must have been some alcohol involved with all that too.
Yeah, some of them were drinking.
Yeah.
But like I said, they all had,
Yeah, big high powered machines
oh, yeah.
with a wider track too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mine, it was just a little 350. It wasn't that big, and it was just stock.
Yes. Well, some of those snowmobiles they had they used to call them bogey wheels, which were round wheels underneath, and the track would
Yes.
ride on that. And then some of them had slide rails. So
I
that was
My Polaris had a side rail.
okay.
The Skidoos up here had the bogey wheels,
Okay.
and I think maybe Arctic Cat might have had bogey wheels or a combination.
Okay.
But one guy I went to school with, he had one where you climbed inside, laid down sort of, and closed the lid over you.
Okay.
I can't remember what it was called, but it was a tracked snowmobile.
Okay.
I thought that one would have been a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Stay out of the weather a little bit too.
Yeah,
Yeah. No,
yeah,
the last time I saw one of my buddies back there in North Dakota, he's a farmer back there and got lots of money apparently because he had these. Well, they look like almost like a little tractor or something, but they had I don't know what you call them, tracks, I guess, on the
yeah,
side, and that was the propulsion instead of almost like they ran on the tanks and stuff.
yeah.
Those things look pretty cool.
Was it a triangle track?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Do they have
No,
those up there, Myron?
no, but I've seen them on the internet.
Yes. Yes. I don't imagine they're cheap.
No, I watch. Well, not all the time, but every once in a while, I get on to watching hill climbing or rock climbing, when I say rock climbing, I mean you're in a car
Yes. Yes.
and
Four
some.
wheeling.
Yeah, but the ones that are fucking just about straight
Straight up.
up, and they rock bouncer to bounce up.
Yep. I've watched those too. Those are pretty cool. There's actually a place here fairly close to where we're living now. It's out on the coast. They call it the Dunes, and it's by Florence, Oregon, and it's all sand dunes. I don't know what the deal is for that one little area. It's all just sand. And there's dunes that go straight up like that. And that's what everybody does. They get on their quads and stuff and ride up the side of them. And a regular quad won't work. They've got specialized tires. They're almost like a paddle tire
Yeah,
for going up the side of those sand dunes because they're pretty much straight up and down too. And they're spitting rooster tails the whole way up,
yeah. I've seen them on here.
You know.
Oh hell, I've watched logging contests and log rolling contests and uh, chainsawing contests.
Yeah, the chainsaw thing is pretty cool. I saw a
Yeah,
lady on there a while back that was doing it too. Man, she was just as good as the guys were.
yeah,
But she
yeah,
was she was built like a guy though too. She
yeah,
had the big shoulders and everything.
yeah. Sure, it was a lady and not just some guy dressed up with his
No,
stick.
it was a lady.
I know there is some out there that are pretty damn good.
Yes. I don't know if Josh is going to make it back.
Well, if you gotta go, you gotta go. It's okay.
Oh, it's okay. I don't have anything to do anyhow, Myron. I'm just sitting here eating an ice cream sandwich and drinking beer.
A beer shake.
Yeah. Doesn't sound very good, does it?
Uh, Nick Nolte was in a movie, and there was something about beer shakes in it. I think that's what he wanted to start promoting or something. I can't remember. It was so long ago, 40, 50 years ago.
He was going to get rich selling them.
Yeah, at least I think that's what went on. It's really fuzzy in my mind, but I know that there was something to do with beer shakes in the frickin' movie. It was the first time I'd ever heard of it. I could never ruin ice cream with beer.
Yeah.
I was gonna say with alcohol, but ice cream with a little cream de mint or Caraco or something on top of it. Not to get drunk on, but just to give it a little bit of a taste.
Yes. Yes. No, there used to be a liqueur that you could buy here. It was called Whidbey's, and it was Loganberry liqueur. And we used to pour that on ice cream, and that was really good. That was almost like, instead of a chocolate syrup, you'd use that for the topping for the ice cream. That
Yeah.
was really good. They quit making it, though. You can't buy it anymore. They quit making it about 10 years ago.
My cousin one time, I think she was just turned 18 or maybe, and she decided she was going to make dessert for everybody at Christmas time. Well, fuck me. She used cream de mint, but she had a real heavy hand. We're, fuck, all of those kids were getting drunk eating fucking ice cream.
And having a good time.
Well, eventually the adults cut on, and it was nobody gets this anymore. Well, the first dessert. No wonder she puffed up.
Yeah, when I was still working, a lady would make the cream de mint candies, and she'd use, cream de mint in those too. And yeah, you could definitely taste the alcohol in there. If you
Yeah.
ate enough of those, I suppose you'd catch a little buzz off of them. They were pretty good candies, though.
Yeah, I think you'd get diabetes before you got drunk.
Oh, probably so. They were really sweet. They were almost pure sugar.
Yeah. But if you took those and put them in with a little bit of yeast and water and some extra sugar, fuck me, you could really. Hey, Josh. Uh, oh, it's time to shut down.
Yeah.
Them guys on Moonshiners, I think, might have to send them a note.
Well, there you go.
Want you to try this. Fuck it.
There you go. Yeah, they were making cotton candy. I know that. Cotton candy moonshine.
They made moonshine from milk.
Huh. Okay.
They separated it out somehow and they kept away and they added uh, some enzyme to it. And yeah, they made milk into alcohol.
Okay. Well, they must have been putting some sugar in there too, though, huh, Myron?
Yes, I would say they had to, but I don't know. They are the fuckers are really chemists. Some of them.
Yes, very creative. Well,
Yeah,
if you think about it, that's what Bailey's Irish Cream is. It's cream booze, so same thing.
yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you go, Myron.
Okay, well, thanks for hanging out with me, John.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, nice chat, Myron.
Yeah, nice talking to you again.
Bye, Josh.
Well, thanks to everybody who was up in the panel today. There was Josh, and there was John. Damn, I think there was somebody else, but I can't remember. And thanks to everybody who stopped in and chat, and to anybody else later on watches this from start to end. You should get a life because it's like before the show on here. Catch you all later.